Hello friends, today we are going to see class 8 social science chapter, that is the revolt of 1857, also referred as a mutiny of 1857. So let's begin. So first we will see the causes of revolt. In that only we will see economic causes. So first in economic cause, let's see the decline of traditional industries. The flourishing handicraft industries sustained by Indian artisans was ruined under the new economic policies of British. These policies were formulated to out competition and turn India into a source of cheap raw material market. Coming to decline of agricultural famines. So much of the land that was traditionally so it was used traditionally for food crop production, but now when the Britishers came, it was transferred to cash crop growing. So now let's see the next one, that is political cause. So the policies annexation practiced by British unjustly disposed many Indian rulers like the Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi and Nana Sahib. As a result, they became the enemies of British and started revolting in their respective areas. Coming to the next cause, that is the social cause. Now the social reforms were some social reforms were prohibited by British, like the sati, the widow remarriage, which were age long of Hindus, and at that time women were not allowed to get education, but Britishers introduced the Western education, hurted the the people thought that it was an insult for their religion. So let's come to the next topic, that is immediate cause. So the British introduced the Enfield rifles in 1857. Now these rifles were greased cartridges that had to be bitten before being loaded into the rifle. Now a rumor spread it that the grease was made up of the fat of cows and pigs. Cows were considered as sacred among Hindus, and eating pigs in is taboo for Muslims. So this enraged the sepoys, and they became convinced that the British were deliberately trying to insult their religion. So now we'll see that even the sepoys, that were the Indians, were not allowed to go above the post of a subedar, and even they were forced to cross the ocean and go for fight, as in Hindus it was not considered that if a person crosses the sea, he will leave his religion. Now let's see the course of revolt. On 29th March 1857, Mangal Pandey, a sepoy stationed at Barakpur in West Bengal, refused to use the cartridges and opened fire on his superior officer. For this revolt, he was hanged in April 1857. This action set off a tremor that was soon felt in faraway Meerut. Now, in Meerut on April 1857, some sepoys of Meerut refused to use the cartridges, and they mutinied. They were sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. Now, the next day, some other sepoys attacked and killed a number of British officers, women and children, and freed the imprisoned sepoys. Together, they marched towards Delhi. They, under the leadership of Bhagat Khan, went to Delhi. So, on reaching Delhi on 11th May, they declared the old and aligned Bahadur Shah Zafar, the then Mughal emperor, as their leader. The British reacted fast. They brought reinforcement from the country and recaptured Delhi by September. They even captured Bahadur Shah Zafar and exiled him to Burma, where he remained till his death. Now, let us see the spread of revolt. So, now we'll see the spread of revolt in Awadh. In 1856, Awadh was annexed on the ground of misgovernance under the doctrine of lapse. Now, the wife of that Nawab was Begum Hazrat Mahal and the Nawab was Wajid Ali Khan. And Begum Hazrat Mahal started revolting in her parts. So, again, it was captured by Sir Colin Campbell in March 1858. Coming to Bihar and Bareilly, in Bihar the revolt was led by Kuwar Singh and in Bareilly it was led by Khan Bahadur Khan. Coming to Kanpur. In Kanpur, the revolt was led by Nana Saheb. So, Nana Saheb was the adopted son of the last Peshwa Bhajirao, that is Peshwa Bhajirao II. So, Nana Saheb had been denied his right to rule by the doctrine of lapse and he was further disintegrated when the British denied him his pension. Now, he was assisted by Tatya Tope. Nana Saheb attacked the British troops and forced them to surrender. However, fresh troops arrived and defeated Nana Saheb in June 1857. Coming to Jhansi, the British did not recognize the Maharaja of Jhansi's adopted son as the rightful heir to the throne and annexed the Jhansi on the doctrine of lapse. So, the queen was angered and the queen was Lakshmi Bai. She also joined the revolt after initial failures. She joined the famous commander that is Tatya Tope and they both captured the fort of Gwalior. However, the British attacked again and they were defeated and Rani Lakshmi Bai died at that point. So, but Tatya Tope escaped and he carried out the struggle but he was soon captured and hanged. The British were successful in suppressing the revolts till June 1858, 14 months after its outbreak at Meerut. So, thank you. So friends, this completes our chapter or part 1 of this chapter, that is Revolt of 1857. In next video, we'll see the consequences and why it was a failure. Thank you.